Yo, 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 yo. Yes, indeed. Welcome back, y'all. It's Jay Jordan here for another New York Liberty watch along. Tonight, we are playing the Minnesota Lynx in Minnesota. Game starts at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So we're about 10 minutes out from tip off. Thanks for everybody who's here early on the stream. Appreciate you all. The other game that's going on right now is the Aces are playing the Mystics in Washington, a game that could have some implications with who we end up playing in the first round of the playoffs. So it's something to pay attention to, keep an eye on. I have the scores, the score of that game at the bottom of the screen here, so we can keep an eye on that. As you know, Las Vegas is the number one seed. They have a 30-4 record. Washington is currently in the 8th seed with a 15-18 record. All of their players are coming back right now from injury. Elena Deladon, Ariel Atkins, Shakira Austin. So they have a few of their, a majority of their starters coming back from injury for these final. I think they have about 7 games left, including this one is 7. So, it's something to keep an eye on. The game is on. Hey, mom. The game is on. It's gonna be tough for you to watch because it's on League Pass. But remember, we live in New York, so they have it blocked. So it's gonna be tough for you to even try and get it if you wanted to watch it. But it's on League Pass. But it's really showing on Yes Network. If anybody's trying to watch it, the game is on Yes Network. If you have access to Yes Network, if you have YouTube TV in the Northeast area, we don't have access to it. But yeah, Liberty 26-7 in the second seed right now. It's looking like we're gonna stay in this second seed. Right now, we're lined up to play the Los Angeles Sparks. They have a similar record. They have the same record as Washington, 15-18. So these next few games will determine who we end up playing. Let's go over the starting five. We'll start with the home team, the Minnesota Lynx. They have Tiffany Mitchell at the point, Kayla McBride, Diamond Miller, Demfisa Collier, Jessica Shepard. Their subs is Bridget Carlton, Dorka Juhas, Nicolina Milic, Rachel Banham, and Ariel Powers. Now that I'm actually looking at it, I think they have one person injured. I think her name is Lexi Brown, if I remember correctly. Let me look at their injury list right quick. Lindsay Allen, Lindsay Allen. She was your starting point guard. She's out 4 to 6 weeks as of August 18th. So as of 8 days ago, she's out with a fracture in her left hand. 4 to 6 weeks. That should put her. Let's go put her pretty close to the end of the regular season. Hopefully, they're still in playoff contention for their sake. For the Liberty, our same starting five: Courtney Vandersloot, Sabrina Ionescu, Benai Laney, Brianna Stewart, and Jonquel Jones. Our subs are Kayla Thornton, Niara Sabali, Jocelyn Willoughby, Stephanie Dolson, and Han Shu. And we have one person that's out, Maureen Johannes. She's out with a foot injury. It was reported earlier, during the Connecticut game, her foot got stomped on during play, so that's why she didn't play too many minutes in the rest of that game, and that's why she's being held out tonight in order to get it rested and be healthy for when we play the Aces at home on Monday night. Alrighty. I don't know how I feel about this game. Minnesota, a desperate team trying to stay in the playoff hunt. New York, we came off that 20-point win. A 20-point comeback, on Thursday. Huge game. That would have brought Connecticut closer to us, but thankfully we saved face. Minnesota at home, we beat them at home already. New York is 9-point favorites. I think that should be about right. If New York plays to their capabilities, we should win this game pretty handily, but it won't be easy. We need to come out with aggressiveness early and put our foot on the opponent's neck and not give them life, not try to get behind and then fight back like we did on Thursday. But we'll see how it goes. I think New York will win this game. Even without Marine, it'll be tough to generate offense from our bench. That means the starters will have to play a little bit more, or somebody's gonna have to step up, whether it's Kayla Thornton or that's the only person off our bench that can really generate offense. Kayla Thornton has to hit her threes. I guess when Steph Dolson, if Steph Dolson gets subbed in, she has to give productive minutes. Jocelyn Willoughby will most likely see more minutes tonight due to Marine being out. So we'll see how it goes. We will see how it goes. We're coming down the home stretch now. New York 26-7, Minnesota 17-17. So that means Minnesota has played 34 games, including tonight. They have 6 games left on their schedule. 6 games left. So it's going to be interesting. Right now, Minnesota is hanging on to, I think they're a 6th seed right now, if I remember correctly. I think Minnesota's the 6th seed. They're the 5th seed actually at 17-17. The 6th seed Atlanta Dream are 16-18. So we're coming down that stretch. Really coming down that stretch. Since we still have some time, I can show you the playoff picture. We can go into the one shot here. So just the standings right now. Las Vegas is clinched. New York and Connecticut have clinched. Dallas, of course, will probably be next to clinch. But right now for the playoffs, the 1 seed plays the 8. So Las Vegas would be playing Washington as of today in the first round. And that's funny because those teams are playing now. The Aces are up 3 points. Very low scoring half. Let's see, Natasha Cloud out to Brittany Sykes. She shoots and misses. So the Aces win. The Aces are up 30-27 at halftime. Very low scoring game, defensive oriented. So it's something to keep an eye on. New York would play LA. We beat LA both times at their house this year. So that's a favorable matchup for us. Connecticut would play Atlanta, the 3 and the 6 seeds, and then Dallas would play Minnesota if the playoffs started today. So just something to keep an eye on. We're coming down to the end of the season, so people are jockeying for positioning and people are trying to stay in the playoff race. As you can see, Chicago is probably the only team in sort of a contention unless Indiana goes on a crazy streak to end the season and they win their next 6 games. They'll have to hope LA and Washington lose a bunch, which I doubt happens. So I think Chicago might be the only team that has a chance to sneak into this playoff race. Everybody else is pretty much out, in my opinion. But we'll see. We will see. All right, I'm ready for this game. Thanks for everybody tuned in early. On a nice Saturday night. You could be anywhere else, but we're watching Liberty basketball here together. I'm watching it on League Pass VPN because I'm in the New York area. It's showing on Yes Network, which YouTube TV does not provide. So it is what it is. The other game, the Aces Mystics game, is on NBA TV. If you did want to watch that one while you stay tuned in here. As always, if you're new to the channel, make sure you like the video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I got the subscribe button right there. Make sure you hit it so you get notified anytime I post videos or do watch-alongs. And turn that noti bell on so you also get notified when I go live. Pollyanna, let's go Liberty. Yep, let's go Liberty. We ready. We ready to go. This gonna be, if we win tonight, we'll be on a 3-game winning streak. So I hope to see positivity from the team tonight. It should be a good one. All right. The broadcast is coming on. They're doing like they're showing the in arena stuff, doing all the introduction of the players. Game's supposed to start at 8. Yeah, they're introducing the Minnesota Lynx right now, so the game should tip off in the next 2 to 3 minutes. Oh, you're from Brazil. Thank you. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. Really appreciate it. I'll try to keep the scores as updated as possible. I get pretty excited when the Liberty do things good, and I get pretty emotional and sad when the Liberty do things bad. That's the thing with being a sports fan. It's a very emotional. When things are going well, it's all good, but when things aren't going well, it's hard to watch. If anybody watches the Premier League, Arsenal played earlier today, and we drew with a very subpar team, which is pretty depressing. But it's early days in that season. But in this season, the Liberty season, it's late. It's closing time. It's time to finish off these next few games. Next few games are important. I don't even know how to pronounce that. In the Twitch, GLHHH66, Lynx versus Liberty. If you're not in the New York, New Jersey, Connecticut area, you can watch it on WNBA League Pass. If you are in the New York, New Jersey area, it is on Yes Network. Other than that, you're going to have to use other methods to find it. Right? Oh, this game paused. What's going on here? Oh, it was buffering. I am keeping an eye on the Vegas and Mystics game. As I mentioned earlier, it is sort of important to our seeding and who will end up playing. So I'm just keeping an eye on it on the other screen I have here. But my main focus is the Liberty tonight. They're just showing the starting lineups. They're showing Sabrina's career average against Minnesota is 21.6 points a game. That's the highest against any opponent for her. So it'll be very interesting. She had a very good game last time, so I'm looking forward to seeing what she's going to do today. So let's get this show on the road. Players are hugging, doing all that good stuff, and we're about to tip off right now. Looks like, let me see. All right, John Quell against. Oh wow, they got an easy layup off the tip off for Kayla McBride. She's off the tip off. She gets the ball, sprints, and scores. So the Lynx are up 2-0. Quick. Brianna Stewart with the ball. Brianna over to Jonquel Jones. Jonquel over to Vandersloot. Vandersloot top of the key, guarded by Tiffany Mitchell. Over to Benijah. Benijah pump fake, rejects the screen. Back to Vandersloot, top of the key. She gets a layup at the basket. Vandersloot, right hand layup, and the score is 2-2. 2-2. Ball back in play with the Minnesota Lynx. Jessica Shepard, top of the key, over to Kayla McBride, wide open three, and she misses. Jonquel with the rebound. Jonquel pushes up the court. Jonquel gets the screen. Sabrina with the ball. Sabrina over to Benijah. Benijah to Stewie. Stewie over to Vandersloot. Vandersloot to Stewie, guarded by Collier. Stewie pulls up mid-range jumper, and she gets fouled by Nafisa Collier. So Brianna Stewart gets fouled, going to the line for 2 free throws. She sort of gets into her landing area a little bit there. So Brianna Stewart going to the line for 2 free throws. She shoots the first, knocks it down. And she shoots the second, cashes out. So the Liberty are up 4-2. Ball in play with Tiffany Mitchell of the Minnesota Lynx. She goes coast to coast, dribbles it off her feet, and that's a turnover by the Lynx. She got too ahead of herself there. And ball back in play with the Liberty. Vandersloot brings the ball up the court. Crosses half court. Left hand dribble over to Brianna Stewart. Top of the key. Gets the screen from John Quell. Brianna Stewart probing. Floater off the glass. Brianna Stewart going left. Shoots back right. Scores. Score is 6-2 Liberty. Good start. Diamond Miller guarded by Benijah. Out to Tiffany Mitchell. Gets the screen from Collier. She's dribbling back to Diamond Miller. 3-point line. She pulls up for three and splashes it in. Benijah backed off a little too far and she dots her eye. 6-5 Liberty. Vandersloot over to Brianna Stewart, top of the key. Nafisa Collier playing tight defense. She gets the screen, gives it to Benijah. Benijah with the step back. She crosses over, too much dribbling, and turns the ball over. Turnover by the Liberty. Benijah Laney trying to do a little bit too much there. Just a little bit too much. Got to ease down a bit. Ease it down. Ball back in play. Diamond Miller, throws the elbow at Benijah, and there's the foul on Diamond Miller. She throws an elbow at Benijah, hits Benijah in the face, and that's a foul on Diamond. Oh, so that first foul was on Diamond Miller. So that's her second foul. So she's going to the bench. Hey Beulah, what's going on? What's going on? I saw you you put a comment before the stream started. I saw that. What's going on? Hope everything is well up north. Brianna Stewart drives. Brianna Stewart, 6 points for Stewie. Early. 6 points for Stewie. 8-5 Liberty. Tiffany Mitchell over to Kayla McBride. Kayla McBride over to Jessica Shepard, and she loses the ball, steps out of bounds. We get lucky. She fumbled, almost had another layup, and we get lucky there. It's 7 minutes, 28 seconds. And ball back in play with the Liberty. Vandersloot brings the ball up the court. Crossover on Tiffany Mitchell. Wide open lane. Over to Stewie. Stewie for three. Oh, yeah. This might be a Stewie night. Stewie knocks down a triple. 11-5. Stewie is in cook mode tonight. Kayla McBride tries to force it, and we get the rebound. Good help by Stewie to tip it over to Vandersloot. Stewie back with the ball. Oh, Stewie. Transition three. Banks it in. Banks it in, and they call a timeout. Let's go. Brianna Stewart feeling it. Oh, they don't call a timeout. I think they're about to, though. They call a timeout. See? I knew the timeout was coming. So with 6 minutes, 46 seconds left to go in the first quarter, Stewie is in cook mode. Brianna Stewart, 12 points early. Hasn't missed a shot yet. This is the start that we need. This is a start. This is a good start. So they call a timeout, as I mentioned. Let me dock them a timeout because they tripping right now. They think they can hold Stewie, but they can't. Stu York, however y'all want to call her, she is cooking. She has 12 of our 14 points. 2 free throws, 2 threes. I mean, what can you ask from the lady? The lady she's different. Let me just send out a tweet right quick to get more people on the stream. This is the matchup I want. I want Minnesota. Stewie doing her thing. Wow. I mean, what can you say? That's Brianna Stewart. Putting a couple more tweets on. My bad, guys. Light it up and well. Yep, I got the right. All right, cool. We valid now, y'all. All right. Yep. Let me get everything back in order. They call a timeout. 6 minutes 46. Stewie doing Stewie things. What can you say? All right, looks like Rachel Bandham is entering the game for Tiffany Mitchell as for the Minnesota Lynx. They coming back to broadcast now. They're talking to some random sideline reporter from the Lynx. Getting a little hydrated over here. All right. So the Minnesota Lynx are inbounding the ball. It looks like they put Bridget Carlton in for who went out? I don't know who went out for them. Who usually? Oh, Diamond Miller. Bridget Carlton in the game for Diamond Miller. The Liberty still have their starters in. Bridget Carlton turnaround fade. She gets the bounce and it goes in. 14-7 Liberty. Vandersloot brings the ball up right side of the court, gets the screen from Benijah. She goes by Rachel Banham, scoops it up, and Vandersloot. 4 points for Vandersloot early. 16-7. Kayla McBride gets the mid-range jump shot, and she gets it to go. She got wide open, pulled up right by the foul line, knocked it in. 16-9 Liberty. Sabrina with the ball. Sabrina gets the screen from Jonquel. Foul line jumper, and it rolls off. Bridget Carlton with the rebound. Up to Kayla McBride. It looked like she almost double dribbled. Don't back off of her. Bridget Carlton drives down on Nafisa Collier. Way too easy. Way too easy. 16-11. They coming out this timeout and they've scored on both possessions. Pollyanna. Yeah, that game was hard. Yeah, Beulah. Crazy game. Thursday's game was nuts. I was sad in the third when we were down 20. And they came back. Benijah for 3, and she misses. And Nafisa Collier with the rebound. Crazy game. Nafisa Collier probing over to Jessica Shepard. Jessica Shepard trying to find Rachel Banham. She goes back door. She pulls up, and she misses. Stewie with the rebound. Stewie pushing the ball. Stewie pushing the ball up the court. Stewie over to Vandersloot. Back to Stewie. Stewie cross court to Benijah. Sabrina, deep 3, and she misses. Jessica Shepard, rebound. Jessica Shepard pushing the ball up the court. Somebody stop the ball. Pressure her. Don't reach, Jonquel. Over to Bridget Carlton. Guarded by Sabrina. She takes the screen from Jessica Shepard. Jessica Shepard pulls up, misses. Vandersloot, rebound. Yeah, Sabrina got that foul call to save the game. Benijah backdoor, and she smoked the layup. Oh, come on, Benijah. Smokes the layup, and Minnesota back with the ball. Down in the Nafisa Collier, Jonquel. Oh, good steal by Sabrina. Good help by Jonquel to force the turnover. Sabrina pushing it up. Over to Vandersloot. Vandersloot drives over to Benijah. Benijah with the pump fake. Benijah drives, gets the bump, and she goes to the line. There you go, Benijah. Make up for that missed layup. Yeah, on my Instagram, I made a little clip of those last 30 seconds of that game on Thursday. When Rebecca Allen misses one free throw, hits the second. Stewie hits the putback layup, and then we get the steal, and Sabrina gets fouled on a 3. Insane. Benijah at the line for 2. She hits the first. Subs coming in. Steph Dolson comes in for Jonquel. Kayla Thornton comes in for Sabrina Ionescu. Dorka Juhas comes in for Jessica Shepard. For the Minnesota Lynx. Liberty hit the second. 18-11 Liberty. 4 minutes, 8 seconds to go in the first quarter. Rachel Banham takes the screen. She stops, pops, short. And Benijah with the rebound. Benijah over to Vandersloot. Vandersloot pushes up the court. Crossover on Rachel. Over to Stewie. Stewie, another 3. And she misses. Nafisa Collier with another rebound. Nafisa pushing the ball up the court. Over to Kayla McBride. McBride guarded by Stewie. Over to Dorka Juhas. Dorka Juhas, 18-footer, and she cashes it in. Somebody got lost in the defensive rotation. Left her wide open. 18-13 Liberty. Sloot with the ball. Sloot gets the screen. Double screen. Over to Steph Dolson. Over to Kayla Thornton. Wide open 3. You got to hit that. And she does. Come here. Kayla Thornton for 3. Good play by Steph Dolson. Didn't force a bad shot. Found the open person. And we score a wide open 3. Dorka Juhas with the ball. Over to Kayla McBride. Good help defense by Steph Dolson. She's fighting. Rachel Banham with the ball. guarded by Sloot. 8 seconds on the shot clock. She picks up her dribble. Nafisa Collier drives on Stewie. One leg step back and bounces it in off the rim. 21-15. Under 3 minutes to go. Sloot with the ball on the left side of the floor. Over to Steph Dolson. She fakes on the three. Passes it to Kayla. Back to Sloot. Sloot drives left hand. Floats it up at the basket. She was in between passing and shooting. And they have numbers. Bridget Carlton pulls up for three. She misses. Nafisa with the rebound. Left hand layup. And good. We didn't get up the court fast enough to help out. 21-17. Stewie with the ball. Stewie crossover. Drives into Dorka. Foul. And we'll go to the line. So Stewie being really aggressive. James, my guy, what's going on, bro? What's going on? Stewie going to the line for two. That's another foul on the Minnesota Lynx. They have 3 team fouls so far, if my math is correct. So Stewie at the line for the first of 2. She hits the first. Stewie up to 13 points already in this game. She has 13 of our 22. They're showing the stat comparison between Stewie and Nafisa. It's pretty similar. Just Nafisa's team is record-wise is not the best. Stewie at the line for the second. Stewie knocks in the second. And it's a 23-17 lead. 2 minutes, 15 seconds to go in this game. Kayla McBride with the ball. Down to Dorka Juhas, guarded by Steph Dolson. Over to Kayla McBride. She shoots a three and cashes it in. 23-20. That's their first three of the night. And Kayla McBride knocks it down. Steph Dolson, pump fakes on the three. Doesn't. Down to Benijah. Benijah guarded by Nafisa. She's by herself. One leg fade by Benijah. Short. I don't really like that shot, but she took it anyway. You got to stop the ball. Nafisa brings the ball up the court. Crossover on Kayla. She's trying to drive. And they call a foul on Kayla Thornton. 23-20. It's a minute 44 to go. I don't know if that's a foul, but they call it. Ball inbounded. Bridget Carlton over to Kayla McBride. Through the legs. Back to Nicolina Milic. She posts up and she misses the layup on Stewie. Liberty pushing. Stewie with the ball. Stewie over to Sabrina. Over to Jocelyn Willoughby. And she travels. Jocelyn Willoughby in the game for Benijah. And she travels. The game is blacked out. If you're trying to watch it on League Pass, you have to watch it on Yes Network if you're in the New York, New Jersey, Connecticut area. I'm using VPN to get around that on League Pass. Minnesota with the ball. Kayla McBride drives, shoots a floater and misses. They get the offensive rebound. Nafisa misses, and Sabrina snags the rebound. A minute to go. A minute 3 to go. Kayla Thornton shoots an air ball. Jocelyn Willoughby with the rebound, picks up her dribble. Sabrina wide open lane. Sabrina floater. Sabrina cashes it in. 25-20. Minnesota with the ball, under a minute to go. About 47 seconds. Nicolina Milic drives. She misses. Good defense by Stewie. We could get a 2-for-1 here. Sabrina to Stewie. Stewie, transition three. Oh, Breanna Stewart. Another three. Three threes in this game so far for Stewie. She has 17 points of the 28. Stewie, 3 for 4 from 3. She is feeling it tonight. Dorka Juhas with the ball. Nafisa Collier up, under. And she smokes the layup. Let's get Sabrina with the rebound. 25 seconds to go. 1 second difference between shot clock and game clock. Liberty should play for 1 shot here. Sabrina dribbling by half court. Guarded by Bridget Carlton. 10 seconds to go. Gets the screen from Steph Dolson. Don't foul. Good pass to Steph. Steph, mid-range jump shot from Steph Dolson and rims in and out. Oh, we get the steal. Stewie up at the buzzer. Oh, and it just rims off. Stewie almost had a 19-point quarter. Her first, I think it's her second miss. But at the end of the first, the Liberty are up 8, 28-20. You're in NC, so you should be good if you're trying to watch it on League Pass. That's the only way the game is on. It's on League Pass right now, James. So you should be good. All right, let's get things ready for the second quarter. That was a nice first quarter. Beautiful from Stewie. She came out aggressive. She scored 2 threes, hit a layup, and then 2 free throws. She had 11 early points, and she finished the quarter with 17. She's on pace. She's on pace for 60 tonight at this rate. Well, she's probably gonna get a rest to start this second quarter. And it might be time to feature Jonquel and get Jonquel some touches. I don't think she made one attempt at the basket, in that first quarter. So when Stewie goes to the bench, I think Stewie and Sloot will go to the bench. And Jonquel will get featured a lot more. Let's reset these fouls as well. Looking at this other game, the Aces versus the Mystics. The Aces are up 35-34, 6 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. Very low scoring game. These defenses are tops of the league. Washington, they predicate themselves on defense. They're not a high offensive scoring team. The Aces, you know what the Aces do. And Asia Wilson just hits a jumper. Shout out to everybody here on the YouTube, on the Twitch. Salute to everybody. You know the vibes. Here for a good night of the Liberty basketball. Make sure you hit that like button. Let's get the likes up on this video. Right. Good start, guys. Good start. We just got to keep it going. Just keep it going. Let me fix this over here so we can see what the vibes are. Top performers. There we go. That's easier to read and see. Let's see what substitutions are made. They're just showing like the in between quarters camera on the feed right now. Yeah, I'm watching Aces Mystics NBA TV right now. On the other screen. James. Pretty low scoring game, as I mentioned. Very close. This one's probably gonna go down to the wire. No blowout in that game. I don't foresee. Jonquel enters the game for Steph Dolson, as I mentioned. Benijah comes in for Stewie. Tiffany Mitchell comes in for Nicolina Milic. Jessica Shepard enters for Kayla McBride. And we're back in play, y'all. It's Liberty ball to start. Jocelyn Willoughby, Kayla Thornton, Benijah Laney, Jonquel, and Sabrina on the floor for the Liberty. Jocelyn Willoughby looking for Jonquel, and it's a kickball out of bounds. Jocelyn inbounding the ball. As I mentioned earlier, Jocelyn's going to get a lot of minutes with Maureen Johannes out with a foot injury. Sabrina with the ball, guarded tight by Tiffany Mitchell. She probes with the left. Floater from Sabrina. Nice floater by Sabrina. Took the aggressive defense head on. Hesitate with the lefty. Goes righty off the glass on the left-hand side of the basket. 30-20, 10-point game. Washington. Minnesota with the ball. Jessica Shepard out to Dorka Uhas. They have this weird three big lineup on the floor. Tiffany Mitchell chucks a 3, misses, rebound JJ. For Minnesota, they have Nafisa, Dorka Uhas, and Jessica Shepard in the game, along with Bridget Carlton. Oh, Benijah scoops it in with the left. That was a tough shot. And Tiffany Mitchell for Minnesota. It's 32-20 New York. Dorka Uhas over to Nafisa. She pump fakes, guarded by Kayla. Good defense by Kayla. They go high-low. That was a good help by Jonquel. Good steal. Great steal. Over to Sabrina. Sabrina pushing it up the court. Sabrina over to Benijah. Benijah wide open 3 for Benijah, and it's off. Nafisa Collier with the rebound. She got a bunch of rebounds. 6 rebounds so far. Nafisa pushing the ball up the court. Somebody got to help. Down to Nafisa, guarded by Benijah. She's posting up. She one leg fade away. Good help by Jonquel again with the block. Sabrina with the ball. Left hand dribble up the court. Oh, did she try to feed Jonquel with a no look? And it was a foul on Jessica Shepard. Johannes, they said she should play on Monday. Giovanna. She got her foot stepped on in the game on Thursday, and they said it was a little tender, so they're just holding her out, as a precaution. So they said she should be good for Monday when we play the Aces. Ball back in with the Liberty. Sabrina over to Benija. Benija drives, left hand dribbles, tries to step through. Ball gets deflected out of bounds by the Lynx. 11 seconds on the clock, on the shot clock. It's New York's ball again. Sabrina inbounding the ball right by her bench. Sabrina probing, looking, hits Benija. Oh, back to Sabrina. Sabrina pump fakes on the three. She drives again. Sabrina left hand layup. Sabrina gets to the cup. And the Liberty are up 14, 34-20. Sabrina not chucking threes tonight. She's getting probing, taking what the defense gives her, and getting to the lane. Diamond Miller is in the game for Bridget Carlton. Jessica Shepard, foul line jumper. She cashes it in. We can't leave her that open. She's a professional. 34-22, 12-point game. Did I start the clock? Oh, I didn't start the clock. Jonquel with the rock. Jonquel probing, looking for KT. KT has the ball. Sabrina down to Jonquel. Jonquel in the post. Spins up, under, forces at the basket. Nafisa Collier, another rebound. At the rate where she's going, she might have 15 rebounds tonight. Nafisa over to Tiffany Mitchell. Diamond Miller pulls up for three, and she cashes it in. It's back to single digits. We can't leave her wide open like that. She can shoot those. 34-25. I'm going to fix the clock in a second. And 7 minutes to go. There we go. I got it right on time. Kayla Thornton over to Sabrina. Sabrina drives. Sabrina behind the back dribble. Sabrina over to Benija. Benija wide open three. And Benija answers back with a three of her own. Good stuff. Back to double digits. 37-25. Yeah, James. You know the Liberty definitely going to win a chip. Oh, Nafisa fall away jumper gets fouled on the shot by Kayla Thornton. She has a height advantage on her. Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised, James. LaShawn was goody. Hope everything is well with you. Hope everything is well. Minnesota at the line for two, and Nafisa Collier. She shoots the first and hits the first. Brianna Stewart into the game. They're making a bunch of substitutions here. I'll clarify once I see everybody on the court. But I seen Brianna come into the game here. Nafisa Collier at the line. She hit the first. She's shooting the second now. And she cashes in the second. So it's a 10-point game. Ball back in play. Lineup is Vandersloot, Stewie, Jonquel, Sabrina, and Benija. So the starters are on the floor. Brianna Stewart behind the back dribble. Sabrina, wide open three. Sabrina, come here. Let's go. Sabrina with a three. Back to 13-point game. Jessica Shepard in the game. It's Collier, Shepard, Milich, Mitchell, and Diamond Miller. Nafisa Collier misses the layup. Stewie on the push. Stewie over to Benija. Benija on the fast break. Benija with the left. And it's 42-27. And Minnesota throws the ball out of bounds. Coach over here yelling at Tiffany Mitchell. Ooh-wee. And Minnesota calls a timeout. I hope that was a turnover. Let me verify. It looked like she just threw it out of bounds. Yeah, she threw it out of bounds, and it was an official timeout. Yeah, she tripping. So that was a turnover by Minnesota, and it's Liberty ball when they come out of the timeout. All right, cool. Everything looking good. Stewie up to 17. Nafisa with 8 and 7. Vandersloot 3 assists. Stewie 4 rebounds. Oh, Kelsey Plum just hit a 3. Las Vegas goes back up 45-43. About 2 minutes, 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Very low scoring game. They may not touch 70 points the rate this is going. We're in commercial now if you're just tuning in on the Liberty game. I'm watching the Aces game on the other screen. Playoff implications in that game as well. If If Washington wins tonight, they move up to 16 and 18. That makes them the 7th seed. And if the playoffs started tomorrow, we would play them tomorrow. Because we're the 2nd seed, the 2 seed plays the 7th seed. Right now, the Sparks are the 7th seed. They're tied with the same record at 15 and 18. Yeah, Cheryl was cursing at Tiffany Mitchell. She said, "The F are you doing?" Tiffany Mitchell, I'm sorry. She's not that good to me. Respectfully. I don't know how that's respectful, but you know what I mean. She's not that good to me. They're really missing man, I almost butchered this lady name again. Their point guard that's injured right now. I think her last name's Allen. Yeah, Lindsay Allen. They're really missing her right now. She was a real solid point guard for them. But now Tiffany Mitchell has to start. She's averaging 4.5 assists this season. She's expected to miss 4 to 6 weeks with a fractured hand. Yeah, I don't want the Mystics. I really don't want to face the Mystics in the first round. Honestly, a healthy Mystics team is a scary sight for a first round matchup. Give me Minnesota, give me LA, but I'm cool on Minnesota, and I'm not afraid to say it. I'm shameless. I don't want to face them. I don't want to face him that early, at least. Because when Stewie goes up against Elena, it doesn't always turn out the best for Stewie. So I'd rather it be the opposite way. We're back from commercial, ball and play. Stewie with the rock. Stewie over to Jonquel. Jonquel guarded. Why she has her arm out all the way like that? She almost got a foul there. Sabrina, deep threes from Sabrina. Oh, yeah, it's Sabrina night too. Sabrina said, "I want to join the party. You can't shoot without me." Stewie, come on now. 45-27. See, you always try to get your shot inside first. And once you see the ball go through the basket a few times, your outside shot opens up. Diamond Miller drives, drop down to Nikki. Oh, good strip by Sabrina. Sabrina over to Vandersloot. Vandersloot pushing back to Sabrina, down to Benijah. Benijah fall away jumper short. And Diamond Miller gets the rebound. Benijah hasn't had the strongest offensive game so far. Nobody stops the ball. Stewie with the block on Diamond Miller. Good defense. Ball back in play with the Lynx. Kayla McBride gets a wide open foul line jumper. Vandersloot slips and Kayla McBride scores it. 45-29. Vandersloot handoff to Benijah. Benijah to Jonquel, back to Benijah. Benijah directing traffic. Benijah in and out dribble down to Jonquel. Beautiful pass by Benijah. Jonquel lays it in. Offense is humming right now. Ball is popping around. Ball is humming right now. Rachel Banham is in the game. Her and Nicolina Milic look confused. Rachel Banham, deep three. That's what she does. That's over the back, please. Thank you. Over the back on Jessica Shepard. And over the back on Jessica Shepard. So it's back to the Liberty. My clock is a little fast. I'll slow it down. Cheryl over here crossing her legs on the bench. She is upset. Start the clock back up. Breanna Stewart with the ball. Breanna Stewart picks up her dribble. Sloot with the ball. Sloot down to Breanna Stewart. Breanna Stewart, one leg fade. Dirk style. Oh, Stewie. 49-29. Her first basket since the first quarter. And she's up to 19 points. Rachel Banham, Nicolina Milic, Jessica Shepard, McBride, and Diamond Miller on the floor for Minnesota. Starters on the floor for the Liberty. McBride shoots a three, in and out. Stewie with the rebound. Stewie pushing the ball. Stewie, transition three. Stewie, oh my goodness. Breanna Stewart. Stop playing with her, man. MVP her. What are we talking about, man? Breanna Stewart, another three, and Minnesota calls a timeout. Jeez. Stewie. You cannot stop her right now. She's unguardable, uncheckable. Stewie, oh my goodness, up to 22 in the first half. Another three. She's 4 for 5 from three. I don't even know. I have no words to describe what I'm watching right now from Stewie. All-time great. All-time great we're talking about here. My goodness. Brianna Stewart up to 22 points in this first half. 12 from 3, 4 from the line, 2 from mid-range, 4 in the paint. She's only missed 2 shots tonight so far. Uncheckable right now. Ball back into Minnesota. They don't know what to do. They grasping at straws right now. Rachel Bannon with the ball. Over to Jessica Shepard. Cheryl called that timeout, LaShawn. She definitely called that timeout. Jessica Shepard back to Rachel Banham. They look confused. Defense is flying around. Oh, good pass. That was a great play. I can't even lie to y'all. And Jessica Shepard gets a layup. 52-31. Sabrina with the rock. Sabrina left-hand dribble guarded by good Hezzy. And they foul her. And that was on the pass. So that's another foul on them. On Minnesota. Foul on Kayla McBride on Sabrina Ionescu. She caught her with a nice little in and out Hezzy. Fell for it. And she was out of there. Benija inbounding the ball. Steph Dolson in the game for Jonquel. Back to Vandersloot. Vandersloot gets the screen. Vandersloot all the way to the basket. No defense. Lays it in. Vandersloot's had 4 layups like that so far. 54-31. Liberty smacking right now. Oh, good Hezzy by Nicolina Miller. She threw the arm out. They don't call it. Diamond Miller with the rebound. Diamond Miller in the paint for days and days, and she somehow gets the layup between 2 people. 54-33, Vandersloot with the ball. Let's continue to run the ball. Don't settle for stupid jumpers. Benija in the post against Kayla McBride. You got the size advantage. Spin back with the left. Benija with the left again. Benija, she's not even lefty, but she really works on that left hand around the basket. 56-33, Jessica Shepard with the ball. Trying to hand it off with Rachel Banham. Back to Rachel Banham has it deep in the corner. Good to Nicolina Milic post move and she rolls it in. That was good ball movement by then. I'll give him that. I can be unbiased. Liberty back up the court quick. Sabrina drives over to Steph Dolson. Steph Dolson gets a layup. The ball is moving. We're not settling. We get into the cup. 58-35, under 2 minutes to go. Minnesota ball. Rachel Banham handoff to Diamond Miller. Nicolina Milic in the paint, reverse spin. Oh, gets blocked by Stewie. Stewie's doing it all. Stewie with the rebound. Stewie pushing in transition. Stewie slows it down. Picks up her dribble, hands it to Steph. They reset back to the top. Vandersloot with the ball. Vandersloot down to Stewie. Guarded by Kayla McBride. That's lunch food. Oh, that's lunch. That's dinner. Stewie, another one. Oh my goodness, Stewie, the hoop is an ocean right now. They call it a blocking foul on Benija. Foul on Benija, blocking foul. But the hoop is an ocean right now for Stewie right now. Anything she throwing up is dropping. 60 points in the second quarter, guys. 60 points, and we're only in the second quarter. Offense is humming. When we're playing like this, we're uncheckable. We're unbeatable. And you love to see it, man. You love to see it. They call, I think it's an official's timeout. Let me just verify. Yeah, it's lunch food out there. It's dinner time. We eating Lynx tonight. I don't even know if they're edible, but we eating that tonight. Liberty called a timeout. I don't think Sandy hasn't had to call a timeout, man. That's our first time out of the half. The offense has been so good. No need to slow it down, you know. But we are cooking like lunch, like rice and peas, jerk chicken out here. Sorry, eating some cherries. But yeah, that's Minnesota is food tonight. See, that last game, we were just getting back into our rhythm, you know. Playing a tough Connecticut team on the road off a 5-day break. People just got a little lackadaisical, you know. They haven't played a game in 5 days. Everybody was comfortable. It took us to the third quarter to wake up, but now we back in the groove. We're playing games every other day now. While we wait for them to come back. On Monday we play the Aces. On the screen you can see, and then we play the Sun on, I think that game is Friday, and then we play the Sky on the Sunday. Then we play the Wings on the Tuesday. So the games are coming back to back to back. Yeah, Ma, I'm hyped. I'm hyped right now, Ma. What you mean? I got West Indian blood running through me. St. Lucia to the world. But I love my Jamaicans though. Love my Jamaicans. 60-35. We're still in timeout, guys. If you're just joining, thank you for tuning in to this Liberty watch along. We do this for every Liberty away game. During the playoffs. You'll probably see me some more. We'll probably be doing a lot more games. I mean, I do have tickets to the games already. But I will try to get as many watch alongs in as possible before the season ends. Hey, cuz. Yeah, let's not get too hype. It's still early. You're absolutely right. Did you make it to Jess thing? I couldn't make it. I had something to do earlier. I told her that. My bad, guys. I'm chewing all in the mic. I'm just getting some cherries in. I mean, I don't think we should have overtime tonight. I'm gonna knock on wood for that. Ball back in play. They shouting out some random lady. I guess it's some Minnesota person, but ball back in play with the Minnesota Lynx. We're at 1:08 about. Rachel Bannon for three, and she misses. Stewie gets the rebound. Let me stop the clock right quick so I can get it on time with the broadcast. Stewie deep three. Oh my God! I mean, I don't want to take the Lord's name in vain, but geez, Stewie, another three, deep three. 63-35. What are we talking about right now, folks? Stewie is unguardable. Nafisa Collier misses Brianna Stewart a rebound. I'm just keep saying the name. Stewie dribbling up the court. Stewie, behind the back. Over to Steph Dolson. Over to Sloot. Sloot with the left hand dribble. Sloot to Steph Dolson. Steph Dolson hook shot. I ain't never see you do that a day in my life. Steph Dolson with the miss. Dorka Uhas with the rebound. Rachel Banham pushing up the court. We're at 25 seconds. 5-second difference shot. Oh, they turn it over. Kayla Thornton with the steal. Slow it down. One possession. 19 seconds. Sloot, slow it down. Sloot. Jocelyn, slow it down. Because Sloot bugging right now. 12 seconds. 11 seconds. 10 seconds. Sloot with the ball. Sloot gets the screen from Steph Dolson. A screen from Brienne. Oh, she gets the wide open layup. And Sloot to the basket with the lay. Diamond Miller chucks it at the basket for three to end the half. And that's halftime. Liberty smoking boots out there, specifically Brianna Stewart, finishes the quarter with 27 points, y'all. 27, had 11 in the first. Oh my goodness, Brianna Stewart just there are no words to describe the caliber of player we have acquired. 65-35, guys, and this game is at halftime. Defense is humming. Offense is on fire, specifically Stewie. Sabrina came along for the ride as well. Vandersloot getting some easy layups. It's looking too easy out there right now. When we're playing like this, we're unguardable. Uncheckable. I'm going to keep saying it. Up 30 at half. Looking at this other game, in the fourth quarter, the Aces are down 48-54 against the Mystics. 8 minutes to go in that quarter. Kyrie, my guy, was good. Stewie is out of her mind right now, bro. Like, literally, she took like 2 transition threes from deep, and you just knew they were going in. Man, what a player. What a player. All right, let me calm on. We up 30. Let's bring up the Kobe joint. I need more. But I'm the best. I need more though. I need more. All right, cool. If you know that Kanye Kobe commercial from back in the day. Let me see what we got going on here. I'm gonna bring up the box score and all that so we can take a look. Let me send out a tweet right quick. Stewie MVP. She is different. All right, cool. Let me get everything set up over here. I'm over here chatting away. I want to make sure we can take a look at this stuff. All right, cool. I think we should be good. Box score time, guys. You know the vibes. Let me turn this volume down. Liberty up 65-35. As you can see, we outscored them 28-20 in the first quarter. Excuse me. And then in the second, we scored 37 points in the second quarter. They only scored 15. What more can I say? Look at the box score. But Nigel Laney, 17 minutes, 11 points, 2 assists. She's not in foul trouble. 4 for 9, 1 for 3. We'll take it. Brianna Stewart, my goodness, 27 points, plus 28 in the plus minus, 8 rebounds. She's going for double-double early third quarter. Like, what are we talking about? Jonquel hasn't had to do much. She had plus 22 in her minutes. Very good defensive rotations by her. I will give her credit that. I will give her credit. She has 2 points, 2 rebounds, a steal and a block. No turnovers, which is great. I'll take it. Vandersloot getting some easy layups off some double screens. Rachel Banham can't keep up with her. She's cooked food. Banana dumpling, them things there. 8 points, 4 assists, 2 rebounds. Sabrina, she got into the paint early. She was hitting that little mid-range floater. She got a lot of layups early. So that translated. So when she got her threes, she had a rhythm. She seen the ball go in the basket, knocking them threes down. She went 2 for 3 from 3, 5 for 7 overall, 5 rebounds for her, and no turnovers from our guards, which is great. Kyrie, you're right. Without Marine too, and we're probably playing with this urgency because she ain't playing. Most likely. Kayla Thornton, she came in, hit a 3, played some solid defense, got 2 fouls though. She was outsized by Nafisa. Steph Dolson hit a nice layup. She tried to do a hook shot. I've never seen her do that in my life. But Steph Dolson keeps surprising me every time I see her play. Like the other day when I was on the watch along, she tried to shoot some step back, one-legged. Like, I've never seen you practice that shot in my life. But it is what it is. Jocelyn Willoughby, no points, 2 rebounds. What can I say about Jocelyn? And Hanshu hasn't been in the game. Niara hasn't been in the game. All right. And Johannes is hurt. The Lynx, Jessica Shepard, 4 points. Nafisa Collier, 8 points, 7 rebounds. She's grabbing a lot of boards, but that's about it. Diamond Miller, 8 points, 2 or 3 from 3. Kayla McBride, 9 points. Tiffany Mitchell, 0 points. Tiffany Mitchell, she should not be starting, but they have to start her because they don't want to play aerial powers because they're having a beef with the organization right now. She is. Bridget Carlton, 2 points. Dorka Juhas, 2 points. Milic, 2 points. The team stats, they're shooting almost 40% from the field, 30% from 3. They've only shot 2 free throws, 100% from the line. 14 rebounds, 11 assists, 7 turnovers, and 35 points, of course. We're shooting 62.5% from the field, 64% from 3. You would expect these numbers to trend downward as the game goes on. It's hard in any professional sport to keep shooting these absurd percentages. I just hope this number stays the same, 100% from the line. 20 rebounds as a team, 13 assists as a team. Only 2 turnovers, which is ideal. So I'll take that every day of the week and twice on Saturday. All right. LaShawn said I remember. Yo, LaShawn, I was upset. Shorty really said something. Thought she was Dirk. I don't know. I ain't never seen her attempt that in my entire life. But listen, people be acting different when the lights on sometimes. When the lights are the brightest, they do some uncharacteristic things. I almost butchered that, but you know what I mean. So we're at. Let me make sure I get everything updated for the third quarter. 10 minutes to go. Reset these timeouts. Reset these fouls, and we should be good to go. 30-point lead at half, guys. I got no complaints. Just keep the foot on the gas. Keep the foot on the gas. And get ready to play the Aces on Monday. All right. I'm going to turn this way because I'm on this screen over here. I have the Aces game on. So I'm going to watch this game. I'm going to watch this game for the final 5.5 minutes. LaShawn, yeah, I was on her head top that night. I was on her. I think after she shot that shot, Sandy said, yo, come sit next to me for a little bit. I don't think she came back in the game after that. Because Sandy thought the same thing I thought. Like, you lost your mind. All right. Over to this Aces Washington game. They're playing in Washington. 5 minutes, about 5.5 minutes to go. The Mystics are up 59-52. Oh, good pass by the Mystics. And Mystics score 61-52. Yeah, look, I need Stewie to get a 40 piece. I would like her to get beat Asia Wilson point record from the season so they can know who the real MVP is. But she might not try to exert herself. She got to save some for the Aces. She's been struggling against the Aces. She got to save some for the Aces. That's what I want to see her drop 40 on the Aces. I mean, 40 against 40 against Minnesota, 40 against the Fever like she did already. Like, that's cool. But I want to see you drop 40 on the Aces, 40 on Asia head top, on Kia Stokes and them. So she got to save some of those shots for Monday when I'm at the game. I will be at that game on Monday, so no watch along. I'll do a recap as soon as I can after that game, but I will be at that game. RC, what's going on, bro? I feel you, man. A Saturday, I expect people to be out and about. I got work in the morning, so I'm keeping it close to home. Well, I'm at home. I'm keeping it home, watch this game, and head off to sleep before work in the morning. I'm watching your team on the other screen here. Yeah. Minnesota's a tough defensive team. They got all their guns back, all their gunners back, all their starters back. So it's not gonna be an easy matchup. That's why we trying to get out of that second seed if they gonna stay in 7, so y'all could deal with them. Honestly, I got no shame in my game. I got no shame, brother. If they want to go to 7, get us to 1, please. I don't want to see them. This Aces game is in a timeout right now. So we're in halftime for the Liberty game, timeout for the Aces game. Only 2 games on tonight. In the W, we got a full slate tomorrow. I shouldn't say full slate because, of course, these 4 teams are playing tonight. But we got 1, 2, 3, 4 games tomorrow. The rest of the league playing. Let's see what we got. LA and Connecticut. Atlanta versus Indiana. Dallas plays Phoenix. And Chicago plays Seattle. Playoff implications. In most of these games, Chicago have to win this game in order to stay on pace with the rest of the teams. Washington is on pace to win this game, so they'll go to 16-18. Chicago is 13-21. I think they're the only team with a realistic chance to catch a playoff seeded team right now. They're about 2.5 games behind the Mystics, might be 3.5 after tonight. But since LA and Washington have the same record, they'll be 2.5 games behind the Sparks. So for their sake, they're going to have to beat Seattle in Seattle and hope Connecticut can beat LA. But it will be interesting. This last couple weeks of the season, guys, the season is almost over. It feels like it's early days, but the season's almost over, which is scary to think about. It's almost playoff time. Really crazy. Still at halftime here, guys. Still at half. Still at half. Yeah, I'll take that. Score is 63-52 in this Washington Mystics game. Aces with the ball. Aces. Man, Washington's defense is flying around too. Jackie Young drives and she gets fouled and she's going to the line to cut it to single digits. There's 4.5 left in that game. It's gonna be tough for them. Chicago had the chance to start a final playoff push against the Aces and blew it. Yep, absolutely. RC says, Jay, I said we see the finish line and they're sputtering to the finish line. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they've built up such a big lead that I still think y'all finish first. It depends. If we win tonight, y'all lose tonight, and then we play on Monday and we beat y'all, that first seed might be in jeopardy, bro. Keep it a bean with you. Keep it a hundo with you, my boy. But we shall see. Anything can happen. I don't wish injuries on anybody, but as we've seen, an injury can happen in an instant and could change your whole team's fortune for the better or for the worse. So we'll see. LaShawn says they ain't making it. You don't think Chicago can sneak in? Yeah, they too inconsistent for me. Their season's been screwed from the start. James Wade dipping up out of there early. Got all these players in that he wanted and then said, nah, I'm out to Toronto. My dream job. And left whatever boy name is. Left him to pick up the pieces. It's tough. Hopefully with my favorite player, D Wade, getting a part ownership or getting ownership in the team, things start to improve for them, but not too much because I want my Liberty to continue to win. You know, my bias showing. I'll take it. RC says y'all giving the Lynx a full workout. Yeah. Nah, the Lynx been working. The Lynx been on their stuff, but Debo's home. When Debo's here to take that chain, you feel me? If you know, you know. But listen, it's still early. I don't want to put my foot in my mouth early, but if we blow a 30-point lead, not even put that in the atmosphere. Oh yeah, RC, they packing y'all up, bro. They are packing y'all up. Got Tiana Hawkins dropping threes. I looked at tickets for this game. I wasn't gonna go. I just wanted to see what the tickets was looking like. They only had like $90 tickets left, but they cooking right now. Tiana Hawkins wide open three, cash, arena rocking. Yeah, and Nafisa go cry in the car. My mama gave me that chain. You know what I mean? Yeah, the Mystics are cooking right now though. All right, game's coming back on. Let me get back focused there. The tickets for the Mystics Aces game. I like to look at ticket prices to see if people really are responding when the Aces come to town, and they do. I think they said the lowest ticket was like $90 when I looked earlier today. I just wanted to see. Ball back and play with the Liberty. All right, that game is over. Salute with the ball. Salute over to Brianna. Brianna down to John Quell. They call a foul early foul on Jessica Shepard. Yeah, LaShawn. I'm telling you, I'm shameless. I do not want to see them folk. Do not want to see them folk. You got Sykes and Cloud against our two guards. They aggressive. Benija with the pump fake. Over to Sluty. Sluty down to Benija. Benija steps out the paint. Oh, spin move. Good move. Left hand. Oh! Benija. Dribble into the right. Spin back left. Finish on the other side of the basket with the left hand. Benija. You would swear she's a lefty. Good rotations by the Liberty. Nafisa Collier drives over to Jessica Shepard. She drives on Benija Laney. And Sabrina rips Jessica Shepard out to Sluty. Sluty wide open layup. And Sluty scores. Liberty 4 quick points. And we putting the foot on the neck. McBride, oh, I got you right now, my boy. Who asked that? McBride has shot 3 threes, only made one. Jeremiah the God. Nafisa Collier in the paint, fall away jumper off the glass, cashes it in. 69-37. Oh, Vandersloot. Oh, she hit him with the no look, look away, fake, and lays it in. Vandersloot. She's had like 6 layups wide open. Tiffany Mitchell with the rock. Tiffany Mitchell gets the screen. She's dribbling a lot. They bring the pressure. Diamond Miller over to McBride. McBride takes a long 2, rattles in and out. Jonquel with the rebound. Sabrina with the rock. Sabrina. Probe dribble over to Benijah. Benijah in and out dribble over to Jonquel. Jonquel says, I'll shoot a 3 too. Let me join in. And she misses. Kayla McBride with the rebound. Tiffany Mitchell in front of the Liberty bench. She's dribbling on Sabrina. Down in the feast. Good help by Jonquel. Jonquel, good help. Great help. Jonquel has been on her thing on defense. Benijah to the layup. Benijah to the layup. Oh, yeah. Yo, put him in the dirt. 73-37. Oh, my days. Diamond Miller thinks about the 3, thinks better of it, passes it to Nafisa. Nafisa high-low to Jessica Shepard. She's scared of Jonquel. Jonquel's punching everything. Tiffany Mitchell drives. She goes reverse and smokes the reverse layup. Oh, yeah, they out of here. Sabrina pushing it. Sabrina crossover. Over to Benijah. Benijah says, yo, move. Oh, she points, shoots a 3. Benijah misses. Rush shot. That was a rushed one. I didn't really like that one. Diamond Miller, guarded by Benijah, shoots a foul line jumper, cashes it in. 73-39. 73-39. Approaching 7 minutes to go in the third. Liberty starting off. Stewie for 3, and she's short. Diamond Miller with the rebound. Diamond Miller trying to will his team back from 30. Diamond Miller, crossover. Step back. She shoots a 3. Oh, Diamond Miller hits another 3. Come on, y'all. Diamond Miller, she's trying to stat pad right now. I'm going to keep it a beam with you. 73-42, under 7 minutes to go. Over to Sabrina. Get back into the paint like we were doing. Sabrina drives, stripped off her knee, and out of bounds on the Liberty. 73-42. All right, Nafisa inbounds to Tiffany Mitchell. I don't think Sandy will call a timeout if they score here, but I would. Over to McBride. McBride shoots a 3. McBride way off. And Brianna Stewart with the rebound. Let's get a nice close to the Stewie, wide open 3. Stewie! Cash me out. 76-42. 6 threes tonight for Stewie. A good help defense by Stewie. Don't foul. Jessica Shepard foul line jumper, and she's long. Jonquel with the rebound. To Sloot, to Sabrina, to Benijah. Benijah pump fake on the 3. She had Stewie wide open. Pass was a little off, but Stewie has it. That was a reach there. You got to call that. Thank you, and they call it. Foul on Nafisa Collier. Yeah, James, Washington's going to be a problem in the playoffs. Oh, Shakira Olsen just smoked the layup, but they get the rebound. Yeah, this game is over. 76-60 for the Mystics up on the Aces. They got their whole team back at the right time. Stewie got 3 of the top 5 scoring games this season. We get the ball. Brianna Stewart with the rock. Yeah, this game's over. There's only 30 seconds left in that game. Stewart drives. Stewie floater off the glass. She almost got her own rebound. Kayla McBride with the rebound. Over to Diamond Miller. Diamond Miller crossover. Diamond Miller spins. We bring the double. We strip her. We strip her again. Sloot with the steal. Man, the defense is immaculate tonight. Sloot over to Sabrina. Sabrina, wide open 3. She throws it up. Oh, baby. Sabrina on the break. Front pass from Slooty. Knocks in the 3. 79-42. Let's 50-piece these chicks. Oh, that's a foul on Sabrina. Foul on Sabrina. 11 of 19 from 3. We are cooking with. We are hotter than fish grease. Word to Mark Jones. Like, the game over. Mystics win 78-62. They move into. Does that affect them? I think they might move into 6th place with that. Kayla McBride goes to the bench for Jeremiah the God, so she ain't shooting no threes right now. Ball back and play with the Mystics. They finally put aerial powers in when they're down almost 40. That's funny how life works. And they turn it over. Sabrina with the steal. Sabrina up to Sluty. Sluty, no look to Stewie. Stewie smokes the layup and gets fouled though. She gets fouled and Stewie goes to the line. 79-42, guys. That score is not a typo. I have it correct. This 79-42. Anna Hubin, what's going on? Thanks for joining. Stewie at the line for the first. Hits the first. Yeah, Elena, how much did Elena do tonight? Let me check that out. Elena, she's been one of my favorite players since she came in the league. I just don't like it when she plays against my team. Stewie hits the second, and the ball's back in play. Elena had 21 and 7 tonight. Ariel Powers with the ball. She's been in a dispute with the team. They haven't been playing her much. This is her first minutes of the game, and they down 40. Diamond Miller over to Ariel Powers. 8 seconds on the shot clock. She tries to dribble by Sluty. Step back by Ariel, and she cashes it in. Tough shot. She's a tough shot maker. Sabrina quickly up with the ball. Sabrina gets the double screen from the bigs over to Stewie. Stewie over to Benijah. Benijah corner three in front of the Minnesota bench, and it's off. Diamond Miller with the rebound. She's pushing it quickly. That's not a foul. She's playing defense. She put the arm bar out. Like, what am I supposed to do there, bro? They call a foul on Benijah on Diamond Miller, and a timeout has been called. Let me see who by. I don't know if it's an official timeout or... Yes, an official's timeout. 81-44, guys. That score is not a typo. There's 4 minutes, 29 seconds. I'm going to fix that for us. Left in the third. And that score is not a typo. You know. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. Sorry, I'm singing in y'all ear. They playing that song in the broadcast right now. We're at a timeout right now for all who's joining. Thanks for everybody who's tuned in. Salute to all of y'all. Liberty Watchalong, Jay Jordan. And we're coming down to the end of the season. Liberty are 26-7 on their way to 27-7. So we'll see how the rest of this game pans out. Yeah, James. Some people say it ain't over till it's over. Some people say it ain't over till the fat lady sings. Whatever you say, this game is over. Ariel Powers is greater than Tiff Milch. I don't know what Cheryl be on either. Tiffany Mitchell be out there looking like she just learned how to hoop. Like she just looks erratic. Her play style is erratic. I'm looking at this Las Vegas Washington score. I want to see who did work. Kelsey Plum had 21 for them. Asia Wilson 14 and 11, double for Asia. Jackie Young had 10, and everybody else single digits. Chelsea Gray only had 7, 4 assists. Kia Stokes 2 points. But for Washington, Elena 21 and 7 rebounds, 6 of 10 shooting, made all her free throws, plus 28. Shakira Austin 5.7 rebounds. Natasha Cloud 7 points, 9 assists, 5 rebounds. Brittany Sykes with 14 points and 6 assists. Ariel Atkins with 16 points. And then their bench, everybody who came into the game scored at least a bucket. That's crazy. I got no words to describe what we're watching here. All right, let me turn this other screen off. They started playing NBA Eastern Conference Eastern semifinals game here, so let's get that off the screen and let's focus on the Liberty. So now the New York is now 3 games um back of the Aces. Ball in play. That loss gave us a half game makeup. Aerial Powers in the game. With Tiffany Mitchell, Diamond Miller, Jessica Shepard, Dorka Yuha. Diamond Miller crossover and she hot pass. 8 seconds on the clock. Aerial Powers. You know she's gonna. Oh, she gets right to the cup. Right hand layup and scoops it in. See, she's instant offense. I don't know why they don't play this lady. 81-46. For the Liberty, it's Sabrina Ionescu, Brianna Stewart, John Quell, Jocelyn Willoughby, and Kayla Thornton. John Quell pump fakes down to Brianna Stewart. Brianna Stewart turns, hits. Brianna Stewart back on her bully. 32 for Stewie. Tiffany Mitchell over to Diamond Miller. Diamond Miller, left hand dribble, guarded by Kayla Thornton. She gets the screen over to Aerial Power. She pump fakes, guarded by Jocelyn. She's trying to direct traffic. She gets the screen. Diamond Miller, deep three, and she misses. Good rebound by Sabrina. Sabrina and Kayla were fighting for that. Sabrina with the rock, left side of the court, gets the fake screen from Stewie, bad pass, and Dorky Yuhas hits it out of bounds. All right, Sabrina. Stewie's actually gonna inbound this ball here. Stewie looking for somebody and passes it to John Quell. Ball inbound. John Quell drives 1-2, scoops it up, gets fouled by Dorka U-Hauls as she'll go to the line. John Quell might have got away with an armbar, but they're getting away with it on the other end. So I like the consistency there. John Quell at the line for 2 free throws. John Quell hits the first. John Quell's a very good foul shooter. John Quell at the line for the second. She's waiting for the ref to hand her the rock. They wiping up some sweat from the floor. John Quell at the line for the second, and she cashes in the second. John Quell, very good foul shooter. Score 85-46. Yeah, Friday. Yeah, James. Friday, Connecticut, New York on Ion. Um, Diamond Miller over to Tiffany Mitchell, over to Dorka. Dorka over to Aerial Powers. Aerial Powers doesn't shoot. She tries to go baseline, cut off. And she passes it to Dorka. Good defense, and they call a foul on John Quell, saying she bumped Dorka out of bounds. We had them pinned. 4 seconds on the clock. No need to foul. Clock resets to 14. Shot clock. Diamond Miller inbounds the ball to Tiffany Mitchell. To Aerial Powers. Back to Tiff Mitchell. She pulls up long mid-range jumper and it's short. Jocelyn Willoughby with the rebound. Sabrina pushing. Sabrina. No look to Kayla. Kayla back to the top of the key. Sabrina. Sabrina down to... Oh, bad pass to John Quell. That entry angle was tight. Third turnover of the game for the Liberty. Just 3. I'll take it. 3 turnovers in 3 quarters. I'll take it. Ball back in play, y'all. With the Minnesota Lynx. Aerial Powers with the ball. Aerial Powers, pump fake, shoots, misses. Dorky Yuhas with the rebound. Back to Aerial Powers. She's trying to direct traffic. Has Jocelyn on her. Gives it to Jessica Shepard. John Quell falls for a good help by Brianna Stewart. They call a block, foul, and 1. Jessica Shepard scores the foul, going to the line for 1. Another foul on the Liberty. Nelson, my guy, what's going on? Oh, you're watching the Giants just preseason game? Yeah, I just got the alert on my phone. I seen the Giants lost. I mean, I don't worry about preseason. I mean, I guess it's cool to see different players, but I'm not too worried. When the lights turn on, I'll pay more attention. Yeah, Liberty up 30 at halftime. You missed that. What they call lane violation on her. So she hits the free throw but it was a lane violation by her, so the free throw doesn't count. She had no faith in her layup. No faith. Um, both teams are in the bonus. I just seen that. Brianna Stewart with the ball. Brianna Stewart drives, and Stewie scores over 3 defenders. Oh my goodness. Liberty 87-48, under 2 minutes to go in the third. Rachel Banham with the ball. It was Rachel Banham, Ariel Powers, Dorka Uhas, Jessica Shepard, Diamond Miller. Ariel Powers tries to split, and they call a foul on the Liberty. Ariel Powers is trying to will them back to a reasonable deficit, but it's not really working. But this is basically her audition for another team because Minnesota is not bringing her back. I don't see how you can when you haven't been playing the lady. Ariel Powers at the line for the first, hits the first free throw. John Quell to the bench, Steph Dolson into the game. Ariel Powers at the line for Minnesota for the second free throw, and she knocks in the second. So the score is 87-50. A minute 43 left in the third quarter. Sabrina, Steph Dolson, Kayla Thornton, Jocelyn Willoughby, Brianna Stewart. Bad pass from Steph Dolson. Stewie going back to the line. Foul on Jessica Shepard. Both teams in the bonus, so any fouls result in 2 free throws. So Stewie at the line, looking to add to her point total. She has 36 at the moment. Hits the free throw for 37 points. Stewie with 37 points, people. Brianna Stewart with 37. And she hits the free throw, make it 38 for Brianna Stewart tonight. Minnesota back with the rock. Ariel Powers for 3, and she's short. Stewie double for Stewie. 38 and 10. 38 and 10 in I can't see the minutes, but she hasn't. She's played a lot of minutes, I will say. Sabrina with the rock. Sabrina travels. She tried to pump fake. Feet came off the ground. So travel on Sabrina. Sorry, I just hit the mic. If I Lynx back with the rock. Rachel Banham over to Dorka Uhas. I haven't seen Nafisa Collier. They're probably just resting her. They said this game is over. Dorka up under left hand throw at the basket, and she somehow gets that to fall. Excuse me. Sabrina probing. Sabrina gets into the lane. Sabrina floater, high off glass, rattles it in. Sabrina has that floater working tonight. 91-52. Liberty touching 100 tonight. Diamond Miller, deep three. They keep leaving her open. She's gonna keep shooting that. 91-55. We keep going under on her, and she's getting like practice threes. Sabrina with the ball. Sabrina falls down. They call a foul on Rachel Banham. And Sabrina is going to the line for 2 free throws. Rachel Banham's first foul. Diamond Miller leading them with 16 points. She's 4 for 6 from 3. She's gotten some wide open looks. So Sabrina at the line shoots the first, bounces off the front, and goes in. Sabrina at the line for the second free throw, and she knocks in the second. 93-55. My clock is a little fast. I'll start it when we get to the correct time. 30 seconds, 29, 28. Ball into Nicolina Milic over to Diamond Miller. She pump fakes. She drives over to Milic. Foul line jumper. Stewie, another rebound. Shot clock turned off. 17 seconds to go. Liberty up 93-55. Stewie going for 40 to end the third. She has the rock. Top of the by half court. She crosses over. Drives. One leg floater off the glass. Oh, it almost drops. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. 1 second. Diamond Miller doesn't even get past her own foul line. And at the end of the quarter, the third quarter, the Liberty 93, Minnesota 55. Liberty outscored them 28-20 in the third quarter. Just putting the beats on them. Lunch, dinner, whatever meal you like. That's what the Lynx look like to the Liberty tonight, especially Brianna. I don't know if Sandy's gonna let her get her 40 piece. But we shall see. She has 38 and 10. Sorry, 38 and 11, excuse me. 12 of 17 shooting, 6 for 8 from 3. Sabrina came to play as well. 19, 6 rebounds, 4 assists for Sabrina. I have no complaints tonight, y'all. The offense has been outstanding. Stewie has been outstanding, and our defense has been superb. Superb. I'll be back in business. We're at halftime right now. I mean, sorry, end of the third quarter. Let me get everything set up for the fourth. Nobody's in the bonus anymore. Let's reset these fouls. That was a foul, a very foully. What's a foully? Very foul heavy quarter there. Let me see if they updated the standings here yet. I should be on the WNBA site because they updated pretty quick. So it looks like let me see, between Washington and Atlanta. I guess Atlanta has the tiebreaker because it still says they're the one that's below. So let me verify. Pardon me, verify that. Against Atlanta, they won on the 28th, lost on the 30th. Oh yeah, so they've lost. Atlanta has the tiebreaker on Washington, which is why they have the same record at 16 and 18. But Atlanta is in the 6th seed. Yeah, Beulah, the Aces lost. They're we're 3 games back of the Aces. We can make up a game tonight. If when we win this game, we'll be 2 games back of them with 1 game against them to play. Ball and play for the fourth quarter, guys. Liberty up big. It hasn't been really a contest since the second quarter. But we gotta play the whole thing, of course. Aerial Powers wide open. She pump fakes, gets to the lane, and lays it in. Aerial Powers has been a bright spot for them. It probably won't translate to more minutes, but she's auditioning for another team right now. 93-57. Vandersloot left hand dribble over to Steph Dolson. Steph Dolson wide open 3. Steph Dolson. That's what you shoot. Not those step back one leggeds. 57-96. Liberty up. 96-57. Rachel Banham directing traffic. I hope nobody bet on Nafisa Collier because she hasn't seen minutes since the second quarter. Aerial Powers, mid-range jumper. She's short. Benija with the rebound. Good rebound by Benija. Benija pushing the ball up the court. Benija screen from Steph Dolson. Benija tries to pass, but it gets over to... Oh, Han Shu in the game. We got a Han Shu sighting. I just peeped. Han Shu in the game. Vandersloot with the ball. Vandersloot down to Steph Dolson. Steph Dolson throws it at the basket. Gets her own rebound. And Diamond Miller steals it. She tries to go in and out. Diamond Miller between the legs. She goes left-hand dribble over to Aerial Powers, but she throws it way out of bounds. 96-57. We got a Han Shu sighting, guys. Make sure you say your prayers and repent because the Lord might be coming soon. Sandy put Han in the game without it being 2 minutes to go. Vandersloot gets the screen from Honshu. Over to Steph Dosen. Steph down to Honshu. Honshu scores an easy layup. Nice high-low between the bigs. Nice high-low between the bigs. 98-57. Beautiful high-low. Nikolina Milic to Rachel Banham. Rachel Banham. Tight defense by Sloot. Over to Diamond Miller. Over to Aerial Powers. To Dorka. Guarded by Honshu. Aerial Powers at the foul line. Over to Nikolina Milic. Up, under. Good defense by Honshu. It doesn't hit the rim. It doesn't hit the rim. It doesn't hit the rim. That's a shot clock violation. Thank you. Pay attention. It didn't hit the rim. Thank you. What y'all looking at, bro? The shot clock was at like 2 seconds. He shoots an air ball. All right, so little Liberty ball. Steph Dosen inbounds to Vandersloot. Sorry, guys, I didn't even go over the lineup. It's Vandersloot, Honshu, Steph Dosen, Benijah, and Jocelyn. Jocelyn shoots a shot and misses. I think that was. That might. Diamond Miller directing traffic. Steph Dosen guarding. She tries to post up. Shoots over a triple team and it rattles in. 98-59. 98-59. Vandersloot pushing the ball up the court, in and out dribble, and it goes off Vandersloot's leg. Turnover on the Liberty. Right, Dorka Juhas inbounds to Rachel Banham. And let me start the clock here. Rachel Banham over to Dorka. Dorka pulls up for three, and she cashes it in. Dorka Juhas for three. 98-62. They good give and go between Sloot and Benijah. Benijah picks up her. Sloot picks up her dribble. They're playing a zone here. Honshu for three, and she's short. Jocelyn doesn't secure the rebound, and it goes out of bounds. Honshu hasn't played a lot of basketball, so I don't mind her taking some shots. Vandersloot is playing tight defense. Rachel Banham drives, and Banham scores. So Minnesota trying to make a little run, make this lead look a little bit more respectable. 98-64. Jocelyn Willoughby to Benijah. Benijah in the corner for three, and it goes out off of Minnesota. 98-64. Vandersloot to inbound the ball. Vandersloot inbounds it to Benijah, and the ball is inbounded. Benijah with the ball. Benijah crossover to Sloot. Sloot falls. Sloot need to put some sticky tape on her. Sorry, it was a jump ball between Vandersloot and Rachel Banham. Vandersloot slipped a couple times tonight. She need to get step on that little sticky stuff on the sideline to get the grip. She's been slipping and sliding all over the place. Vandersloot, Banham jump ball, and the Liberty get the ball somehow. Vandersloot over to Benijah. Benijah, 7 seconds on the clock. Honshu over to Sloot. 3 seconds. Sloot fouled. Sloot fouled on a three by Rachel Banham. Bails us out. Kayla Thornton is on the bench. Sandy better make Stewie get her 40 piece. Kayla is not in the game right now. Kayla Thornton is not in the game. It is Benijah Laney, Vandersloot, Dolson, Honshu, and Jocelyn Willoughby. Honshu is getting minutes, so they're resting Kayla Thornton. I think this lady's reviewing the Cheryl is reviewing the play, but she's gonna lose because that was a foul. That was a foul. Smacked her whole forearm. Sabrina's not in the game. Take flight, Shun. She might not play the rest of this game. They're up huge. They're up 30 plus right now. So Sabrina, Brianna, Jonquel, all those folks might not play another minute. Yeah, Damian Honshu is back. I couldn't believe it. I thought I just seen somebody tall shoot, and I'm like, hold on, that's Honshu. She hasn't played in months. Stewie's stuck on 38. I doubt she gets the 40 piece. They want them to be well rested for Monday's matchup against the Aces. If Marine was in, Vandersloot wouldn't even be in the game right now. But since Marine is hurt and not active tonight, Vandersloot has to play those point guard duties. Cheryl don't need that challenge. You absolutely right. She definitely don't need it. She like, oh, let me just show the team I'm trying to fight for them. But they absolutely do not need that challenge. You're down 30 plus in the fourth. Yeah. Might as well just, you lose a timeout anyway. Might as well just review some stuff with your team. Kayla is not in the game, Alberto. No Kayla. I hope y'all didn't bet Kayla to do anything. That's y'all risky for that. Kayla Thornton is not in the game. It's Benai Jelani, Courtney Vandersloot, Steph Dolson, Honshu, Jocelyn Willoughby. Oh, you talking about McBride. I thought you talking about Kayla Thornton. McBride? No, she ain't playing no more, bro. This game's a blowout. She ain't coming back in either. For the Lynx is Diamond Miller, Dorka Juhas, Nicolina Milic, Rachel Banham, and Ariel Powers. Those starters ain't coming back. Well, the main starters, Nafisa, McBride, none of them coming back in. They down 30 plus, 34 right now. 6 minutes to go. Live to fight another day. They play, when's the 29th? They play in 3 days against the Mystics, so they resting up for that. Yeah, RC, yeah, we cooking up right now, bro. You like Dorka? I didn't watch her too much, like I mentioned to you guys before. I don't watch college ball a lot, so I went back and watched a couple of her highlights. She's a solid player. Sky's the limit. I bet Brianna less than 13.5 rebounds and assists, praying she don't come back in. Yeah, you better pray to God. Oh, it looks like Niara Sabli's coming to the game. Kayla Thornton gets subbed into the game as well. Vandersloot shoots the first free throw and hits. Brianna Stewart got the t-shirt on. She is not coming back in. Brianna not coming back in. Sabrina Jeremiah is not coming back in either. Vandersloot hits the second free throw and we've touched 100 points. Vandersloot up to 15 if she hits this. 15 points, 9 assists. Liberty over 100 points. 101-64. Courtney Vandersloot reaches 4,000 career points. Diamond Miller misses the pass and it goes out of bounds. Turnover on the Minnesota Lynx. Ball back in play. Yeah, we gonna need that. The Aces just got beat by by Washington Mystics. They're gonna be coming to New York angry, especially since we smoked them up the last time they played us in New York. So they're gonna come back with a vengeance. Niara Sabali misses the layup, tries to fight for the rebound, misses, and Rachel Banham with the ball. Rachel Banham transition three. Misses. Niara Sabali with the rebound. Jocelyn Willoughby with the rock. Jocelyn Willoughby. Oh, between the legs. Okay. Jocelyn Willoughby. I've never seen a dribble like that. Good pass. Honshu. Oh, she's short. She gets her rebound. Honshu back up. Yeah, Hani. Hani came in. She getting her points. She's like, yo, give me some minutes. 103-64. Honshu with a nice 8-footer. Kayla Thornton in the game. Vandersloot still the only starter in the game. We have nobody else to play, so she has to. Diamond Miller with the rock. Diamond Miller, step back, 3, Diamond, and she airballs. Yeah, that's the type of night you've been on. Type of night this team been on. 103-64. Let me look at the chat. RC as a Lynx player, I wouldn't even want to look in the mirror after this game. Yeah. Look, Nafisa hasn't played since the second quarter. I'm gonna tell you that. Han Shu, wide open three. Han. Oh, in and out. Oh, Kayla with the rebound. Kayla Thornton puts it back in. Han Shu shooting anything. The ball touched Han's hand. It's going up. I love it. She's like, yo, give me minutes. Oh, good steal by Kayla. Kayla still playing hard. Kayla Thornton 1-2. Kayla Thornton layup. 107-64. Put dirt on them. Die, hater, die. If you know, you know. 107-64. Rachel Bannon with the rock. Oh, she might have carried. They don't call it. Over to Nicolina Milic. She drives on Niara. Nicolina left hand hook. Oh, Hanshu with the rebound. Aerial Powers comes over the back. Hits it out of bounds. And it goes to the Liberty. Kayla Thornton inbounding the ball to Vandersloot. Yeah, so yeah, none of them come back in. They over here laughing, keep keying it up on the bench. Vandersloot over to Thornton, over to Sably, back to Sluty, Hanshu over to Jocelyn Willoughby. 3 air ball. Jeez, Jocelyn at least hit the rim, hit the net. Oh, good defense by Jocelyn and Niara collide. She almost had the steal, and they collide and out of bounds on the Liberty. She tried to fight for that. I respect it. The Lynx are 7-10 at home, 10-7 on the road. They're 11th ranked in the W at home, 5th ranked on the road, which is weird. Very weird. Minnesota back with the ball. Aerial Powers to Rachel Banham. Banham over the Powers. Over to Nick. She stepped back 3, down past to Nicolina Milic, and she scored. That was a nice pass. Aerial Powers has done some great things since she's been in the game. 107-66. This game is only Niara Sabali with the ball. Hand off to Kayla Thornton. Kayla Thornton over to Jocelyn. Gets the screen from Steph Dolson. Up to Steph Dolson. Steph Dolson, top of the key 3. Steph misses, and Aerial Powers with the rebound. Powers pushing the ball up the court. Powers, foul line, brings it back over to Diamond Miller. Why are we backing up? Don't back up. Nicolina Milic, back to Diamond Miller, over to Rachel Banham. 3, and she misses. Hanshu chases the rebound down, passes it to Jocelyn Willoughby. Jocelyn with the rock. Jocelyn gets the screen from Niara, over to Hanshu looking, passes it to, and Aerial Powers jumps the passing lane. She pump fakes, goes up, and hits the layup. Aerial Powers, she's been doing her thing. I gotta give her credit. She cuts the lead down to 39. Jocelyn Willoughby with the rock, over to Niara Sabali. Get out the paint, Hanshu. Over to Steph Dolson. This 3 big lineup is so funny. With Niara, Steph, and Han. Oh, Jocelyn smokes a layup. That's why you don't get minutes, Jocelyn. You missing layups. Yeah, Stewie's not getting 40, unfortunately. But Aerial Powers, wide open 3. Aerial Powers hit the 3. She padding her stats now. Aerial Powers, another 3. 107-71. She's trying to make this score look respectable. Jocelyn Willoughby playing the point guard right now. Jocelyn over to Niara Sabali. Give the ball to Hanshu. Hani Midi. Hanshu. 109-71. Give Hani the ball. Rachel Banham pump fake. Aerial Powers pump fake. And Aerial Powers gets fouled going to the line. Foul on Niara Sabali. Alrighty. So 109-71, a minute 32 left in this game. Safe to say we've won this game. At least the people in Minnesota, they still have time to go out, enjoy their night. Oh, what's the time in Minnesota? 8:30 over there? I don't know if they're in the central time zone, whatever time zone they in. They still got time to go out, enjoy a night on the town, and get this loss off their mind. Because your team just got About to get 40 pieced at the crib. Everyone. All right, my bad. I'm not a singer. RC says I'm never gonna be that Aces fan that says, we need CP3 to win games because we don't. It's just this point at age 37, CP was a tremendous bonus piece. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Because she could do a lot of things. She how do I want to say this? She can give you a good scoring game every now and again, but she also has the IQ to know where to be, the rebounding skills, the passing skills, and she's a threat from all over. Way better than Kia Stokes. I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. Minnesota have a bright future. Period. Yeah, I guess you could say that. They have to get rid of Tiffany Mitchell though. She ain't it. No offense to the lady, but she's just not it. They're missing Lindsey Allen, their point guard that's been starting for them. So, but I don't think Lindsey Allen would have made up for 30, 40 points. But when it's your night, it's your night. Every now and again, you got to get slapped up. All right, we're in timeout right now. Minute 30 left to go. I'm dancing to the whatever music they playing in the arena over here. Let's take a look. Oh, they're coming back now, but let's take a quick look. Aces, Liberty play the Aces on Monday at home. I'll be there. They play the Sun at home on Friday the 1st. I won't be there, but keep an eye out on that. And then we play the Sky on Sunday. I'll be there. We play the Wings on Tuesday. I'll be there. Oh, no, I won't be there. We play the Sky away on Sunday. I'll be here. The 5th, I'll be here. And the 7th, I'll be there down in Brooklyn. Aerial Powers hits the free throw. RC says, what'd Sabrina go for? Sabrina, she had a nice 19. Sabrina had 19.6 rebounds, 4 assists. Very efficient, 7 of 10 shooting, 3 for 4 from 3. Aerial Powers hits the second free throw. And it's 74, 109. Stephanie Dolson, top of the key. Fake handoff to Jocelyn. Kayla Thornton down to Hanshu. Kayla Thornton, wide open 3. Kayla misses. And Diamond Miller, she has a bunch of rebounds tonight. Diamond Miller, 9 rebounds, I think. Aerial Powers, step back over to Rachel Bannum, over to Dorka. Fake handoff, over to Aerial Powers. Aerial Powers, pass to Diamond Miller. Diamond Miller crossover on Steph Dolson. Up, under, scoop, and she misses. And Steph Dolson with the rebound. Over to Jocelyn Willoughby. We're under a minute to go, guys. Under a minute to go. Jocelyn Willoughby, left hand probe. Over to Steph Dolson. Steph Dolson over to Kayla. Back to Kayla. Kayla over to Niara. Niara up under. Niara up under lefty leg. Good move by Niara Sabali. 111.73. Sorry. They took a point away. 111.73. 20 seconds to go. We're just waiting this out. There's about 4-second difference. Shot clock and game clock. Aerial Powers. Rachel Bannum shoots. Rachel Bannum finally hits a 3, though. I will give her that. And the Liberty will just dribble this out. 12 seconds to go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ding, ding, ding. Cheryl like, yeah, Sandy, you really whooped my behind today. Man, you have a great team over there. I wish my team could be like yours. I wish I could coach them. Yeah, it must be easy. You hate us because you ain't us. All right, and that's it. That was my lip reading for the day. Stephanie Dolson supposed to be killing it on garbage time. Stephanie Dolson, bro. Listen, man. Don't get me started on Steph Dolson. Don't get me started on that lady. All right, so the game is over, y'all. We knew this game was over from the second quarter. It was just a formality. We had to actually watch the rest of this game. But Liberty win this game 111-76. LaShawn, I'm a holla. Thanks for joining. I'm going to see y'all next watch along. Oh, dang, next watch along ain't till dang, it's so far away. I might do another watch along midweek if I can find some time because I really like doing these. But I'll see you when I see you. Just look out for the notifications. Before I head out of here, guys, as always, you know the vibes. I always like to show the box score. Anna, thanks for joining. Appreciate it. I'ma holla at y'all next time, but I'm gonna show the box score uh for this game. Before I do that, Damien asks, "What are your expectations for the Liberty Aces on Monday?" I ex- I expect an angry Aces team because they just got smacked up um by the Mystics today. Um, there won't be Anna. There won't be a watch along on Monday. That game is at I think that game is at like 7 p.m. Eastern time. That game on Monday. I'll be at the game in Brooklyn, so there won't be a watch along for that one. Um, but be on the lookout. Just make sure you subscribe and all that. Let me make sure I can show you guys where this the schedule is at. So that game is at 7 p.m. on Monday in Brooklyn. Jeremiah, salute, bro. I appreciate it. I just try to give it a little something different than what's out there. So I will be at this game, Las Vegas. We play them at 7 p.m. Eastern time on Monday. The game's on ESPN too if you want to watch. But yeah, that's where we're at right now. Let me go back to this box score so we can take a quick look before I let y'all out of here. No problem, Anna, no problem. Let's take a quick look. Sorry, guys, I'm all over the place. All right, New York wins the game 111-76, 28-20 in the first quarter, 37-15 in the second. That's when this game was won. 28-20 in the third, and they outscored us by 3 when we were playing our bench in the fourth, 18-21. But the game was over right here, 37-15. That game was won. Our starters, Benai Delaney, 26 minutes, had 15 points, 3 rebounds. Solid night for her, 1 for 6. We could do a little better on the threes, but she was 6 for 14 overall, so we'll take it. Stewie came out the gate smoking hot, 11 points in the first 5 minutes of the game, something crazy. Finished the first half with almost 30. I think she had 20 something in the first half. 38 points total, 11 rebounds, double for her. A very efficient 12 of 17, 6 for 8 from 3. She was shooting some transition threes like you wouldn't believe, and they were dropping. Made all her free throws, which is always a good sign. John Quell didn't play too many minutes, only played 20 minutes out of a possible 40. Didn't need her though. 4 points, 5 rebounds. I had her for a double tonight on the books, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Courtney Vandersloot, 15 points, 9 assists. Solid night for her. She was getting a lot of easy layups at the basket. 6 for 9. Everybody was pretty efficient tonight. And Sabrina Ionescu, 19 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 for 4 from 3, 7 of 10 overall. Had 2 turnovers. Kayla Thornton, 20 minutes, 7 points. Niara Sabli had 2. Steph Dolson had 5. Look, Han came in, got 10 minutes, got busy in 10 minutes. 6 points, 2 rebounds. Jocelyn Willoughby, a 0 on the scoreboard, but had 3 rebounds. Had a couple defensive highlight plays. That's what she does. And Marine didn't play. Minnesota, yeah, pretty bad night overall. Shepard, 6 points. Nafisa only 20 minutes, had 10 and 7. Didn't play from the third quarter on. Diamond Miller, the bright spot for them. One of the bright spots, 18 points, 9 rebounds. Kayla McBride, 9 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Tiffany Mitchell, terrible. You all know my thoughts. I've said it a bunch of times about Tiffany Mitchell. Bridget Carlton, 2 points, 2 rebounds. Dorka had 7 and 2 off the bench. Milich had 4 points, 1 assist. Rachel Banham, 5 points, hit that late 3 to make her box score look a little better. Ariel Powers, busy, 15 points, 15 minutes, a point a minute for her, 5 for 8 from the field, 1 for 2 from 3, hit all 4 of her free throws. Also got 4 rebounds. Minnesota shot 43.7%. 38% from three, 85 from the line. The Liberty shot 55% from the field, 44% from three, 17 to 17, 100% from the free throw line. Out rebounded them 35 to 29, out assisted them 22 to 19, and we had 6 turnovers. Is that 6? Yeah, 6 turnovers to their 13. So they doubled us up on the turnovers. So let's take a look at the standings now. Let's see if they updated the standings. Where did I put the standings here? WNBA standings. There we go. All right. Yeah, they updated it. So the Liberty are 2.5 games behind the Aces now. We're at 27-7. Minnesota's at 17-18 now. So this game against the Aces on Monday is very important. If we can beat them, we'll go 28-7. They'll go 30-6. We'll be, I think, 1.5 games back. With after that game is completed, we'll have 5 games to go about. Yeah, after that game is completed, we'll have 5 games to go, and it's a race to the finish to see who play. That's funny. I'm talking to myself. Jay said, "Why didn't MJ play? MJ's hurt. MJ got hurt in the Connecticut Sun game on Thursday. They say it's not serious. She just got her foot stamped on. They said she had somebody landed on her foot or something. It was a little tender, so they're holding her out as a precaution. They said she should be good to go on Monday against the Aces. So no need to worry, Jay, my namesake. No need to worry. So if the playoffs ended today, we would be playing the Mystics, which I don't want. So the Mystics either need to win some games, and I'm not saying we need to lose, but we need to keep winning to get to number 1 and hope the Aces lose. But we can only control what we can control. All right, guys. Thanks for everybody who tuned in. I know some people have gone already. The usuals, LaShawn, Mom, Cuz, who else was in the chat? RC. Who else was there? Beulah was here as well. Who else was here? James. Who else came? The usuals. Y'all know who y'all are. Salute to all of y'all. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. The newcomers. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Nelson. Sorry, I forgot Nelson. I gotta forget Nelson. Thanks for tuning in as always. I'm Jeremiah. Thanks for tuning in. Before y'all leave, make sure to leave a like on the video. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the noti bell so you get notified anytime I go live. And as I always say, peace, love, salute. I'ma holla at y'all.